Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
All right, man. Deontay Wilder did an interview with Sandwich Boy. And he just all from the quotes I read off the interview, because I ain't watching. I don't support Sandwich Boy. But the quotes I read off the interview is that he all over the place, and I put him on the screen. It's first, I'm an open agent. You know, I'm looking at different options. You know what I'm saying? No bad blood, but then it's all me and Al, we still cool, and no bad blood. He still PBC. I'm still part of PBC, and you know, and then it's, you know, the Andy Ruiz fight. I'm exploring other avenues. Got a meeting with people in the Middle East, and I still intend to take that fight. And you know, he talked about Ngannou, said he only playing the box. He don't plan to do nothing in MMA ring, because he said he'd do a one-on-one boxing MMA. I mean, he just all over the place. And if you notice the pattern with PBC fighters, they are all over the place. First, it's like something like that, diss Al, but it'll be like on some subliminal shit. And then they'll turn around and kiss his ass. You know, y'all signed y'all life away. Y'all signed y'all freedom of speech away to him. Remember in the Boondocks when Robert Freeman lost their freedom to the Wanslers? They was legal slaves and shit. And Uncle Ruckus had them working at the slavery amusement park and shit. These dudes legal slaves, bro. And it's so funny that people, and I'm not talking about this situation in period, that people can't wrap their mind around rich slave, the term rich slave. Well, how are you rich and you a slave? And you hear people say that like you can't be a slave with money. You can't be controlled while you got money. That just lets you know how superficial people's minds are. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's crazy. You talk to certain people, and certain people think a certain amount of money is a lot of money to spend. And I'm just looking like, that ain't shit. And then to somebody else, I might say, well, you know, 500 million, a lot of money. And a guy like Byron Allen, like he said, ain't no money. Ain't no real money. In the grand scheme of things, it's level. So you can't put a limit on your mind, but a lot of people can't figure out how you can be rich and slaves. How you can be under a control or somebody else's control or be limited with money. Money don't stop you from being a slave. Having money, or it's a lot of people who more free who don't got no money than somebody with money. And people look at the situation and be like, well, I'd rather be the guy who got the money and who a slave. But you wonder why all these people in Hollywood go crazy. They out of here. They committing, you know what I'm saying? They doing all that stuff because you can't do what you want to do. You limited. As soon as you want to help or you want to speak your mind, it's what Dr. Umar say, 10 lashes for brother Jesse Jackson. You know what I'm saying? And then that's what y'all don't that's what people can't fathom. And these dudes are slaves with money. He said, well, I don't need to fight no more. Guess what? If the money ain't right, what you still fighting for? What you trying to make a fight with Ngannou for? That ain't gonna help you become 2-time world champion. You know? That's not. Andy Ruiz, it can help you get 2-time world champion, but Fury ain't gonna do nothing but blow your brains out again. Pause. So what you still fighting for? If you don't need the money. That's why I hate niggas. Oh, you know, I don't even need the money. I don't gotta be here today at work. You know, I got this going on. Well, bye. You ain't gotta be here. You don't need to be here. Why you here? That's the number one thing. You know, I don't really gotta be here, man. You know, okay, shit, don't tell me. Go be about it. What could Kung Fu Kenny say when he smushed Fred? Don't talk about it, be about it. And he all over the floor. So, you know, first, you know, I'm doing my own thing. Then, oh, no, Al's still part of the team. And, dog, control. He knows, oh, me and Al still work tight. Hold on. Is you free or is you not freeze? That's the question, Deontay. Are you freeze or not freeze? He not free. Oh, now we shopping to fight around the world and we trying to find the money for the fight. First, I want to go fight Ngannou, but I still got to fight Andy Ruiz first and do what Al say do. Like, bruh. And then this man said, well, Coppinger lying, but you just validated what Coppinger said in 2 statements. Then you retracted on one of the statements that Coppinger said. So that's why I don't be getting mad at that's why I don't be, you know, I know these boxing reporters here. I don't report everything I hear. You know? A lot of times it end up coming out for itself. I don't report everything I hear. You know, and sometimes, you know, in this slow in boxing, people gonna report everything they hear. And I hear conversations and text messages. I ain't gonna report all that shit for what? You don't have to. You don't have to. But I mean, what is it? Is you gonna do your own thing or not? I mean, don't even say nothing. Just come out there and don't validate what Mike Coppinger say. Me and Al still working, you know, together. We trying to figure this money thing out. He basically just validated what Mike Coppinger said about the money. If the money was right, why is you shopping the fight around? And who want that fight? Well, I mean, what is it? Why would I want that in the Middle East? I ain't gonna buy that fight. And ain't nobody gonna buy the fight. And I told y'all, it was a huge, huge thing. One of the reasons that fight hadn't been announced, and I guess money is one of them, was because they didn't have a network. So guess what? If the Saudis buy that fight, they can shop the American TV rights and the TV rights where they want to shop them at. So they can shop it where they want to shop it at. So they necessarily won't be on Showtime. Last time Deontay fought on Showtime anyway. So it necessarily won't be on Showtime. So, like I told you before, it's a lot going on over there. You know, Ty asked me what's going on with Thurman and Spence. Heard the same thing I did the video. Same thing with Wilder and Ruiz. And, you know, they don't have a network right now. It don't look like Showtime, you know, right now is 100% committed until we get to the 23rd. We'll know. What's so funny is the 23rd, the biggest day in boxing. Because ain't shit coming up. I care about Jose Ramirez and Richard Comey. I don't care about that fight. You know? Jake Paul, Tommy Fury. I watched that, though. I watched that. But Deontay all over the road, like a car that need a wheel alignment. He all over the world. Oh, you know, this, that, and oh, man, I'm going to do my own thing. Oh, no, man, I'm still part of the team. Like, that shit crazy. And then what validated what Coppinger said. Sometimes you just got to look at the facts. Don't be a groupie. Don't be a fanboy. Look at the facts. Look at the facts what Coppinger said. He said, excuse me. He said, Deontay, the supporter Coppinger statement, Deontay going out there sneak this out. Oh, we got to get these fighters paid. We shouldn't be waiting 2, 3, 4 weeks till we get a check, you know, in any other profession. The man that, you know, when you do the job, you get paid after doing the job. Come on, he been sneak this and Al Haymon for so long. But y'all signed them non-disclosure agreements. Y'all got to talk in code and niggas got to decipher what y'all saying. And, you know, them advances, when you get them advances, they be adding up. All them advances be adding up. Because you ain't fighting. And people could say, well, you know, this has been going on forever in boxing and you take advances, but at the end of the day, they're not fighting. You're not fighting. And, you know, he's holding up this much money. That don't mean shit. I know niggas they held up a whole bunch of money and they ain't got shit. You know, just because what you show don't mean nothing. No, because you show you got $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, that ain't nothing. I know niggas who walking around with that on them and, you know, ain't got shit to show for it. So just because you flashing money, that don't mean nothing. That don't mean shit. But, you know, he dissing them and then he kissing his ass. That's how they got to do it. You heard Adrian Broner say, oh, man, you know the money. You know, I ain't worried about that money, man. Al Haymon, he's going around saying Al Haymon still had his Pacquiao check. He's going around saying Al Haymon, you know, did a lot for me, so I ain't tripping about that money. Like, nigga, what? You ever notice it's a backhand? It's either a sneak diss to Al Haymon, a backhand compliment, followed by kissing his ass. That's usually the sequence in which this shit come in. That's usually the sequence in which it come in. That's usually the sequence in which it come in. Real talk. They speak their mind and then they backtrack. Whoa, Kibusabe. Hey, that be my nabe. Come on. Speak your mind, bro. Stand on what you said. But legally they probably can't. I bet they ask next time they sign a contract, read the fine print and have somebody go read that motherfucker. Guarantee it. You can't even speak up for yourself and don't even know when that contract gonna expire, bro. Probably don't never expire. Oh, we got the right to match whatever you do. You like, well, I'm going to work at Kroger's. We got the right for the rest Kroger's contract. I'm going to work at Costco. We got the right to match that. Oh, man. Then he dissing them. Then he backtracking. Then it's still PBC. Oh, PBC. Oh, still PBC. It's like, bruh. Then he said Ngannou said he only want a box. So, I don't really get that with Ngannou. Because I don't think he's going to be much of a boxer. And maybe I could be wrong. But you was just putting it all together in a mixed martial arts ring. He was literally putting it all together. He's becoming a complete, dangerous mixed martial artist on his way to being one of the greatest mixed martial artists. And then you throw it all away because you got a pipe dream of boxing. That's crazy to me. I understand the money was funny. You want to go get big money, but... I mean, maybe a hell of a boxer. Maybe I'm tripping, but I mean, it is what it is. They say money the root of all evil. That's crazy, but it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo, CJGood313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.